What's up, everybody? It's Broken Bones here, and welcome back to another episode here on the KRUSTYKRAFT server. Today is episode 2. Yes, it is. And today, we're starting things out right here at our temporary base, right across the river there. And we're coming over here to the Guardian Temple, and that's because I just want a little bit of Prismarine. I think I'm going to go ahead and go swim down there and grab some. And the only reason why I'm doing this is because our nether portal inside the nether hub is so hard to really see. I never know if it's ours or not. I'm not sure who it is. And actually, I forgot about these guys. These guys are totally going to kill me. I hope I can make this. Okay. Let's see what we can do by maybe going down here and just taking out some of this good stuff right here. Just whatever we can get right here without dying. Losing air. We got 22. I think that's good enough. So this is our hub right here, Bones, Shell, and TWS. This is our area, and also Man, Bear, Piggy's on the sign, but we got a couple other people basing with us as well that aren't on that sign. But nonetheless, this is it, and I've just cleared out the area that I want the Prismarine to go into. But this is why, before I placed it in, I figured I'd show you guys, because as you're running on by, unless you stop and look at the sign, you don't know it's our base area. So we're going to be putting this in to signify it, which should make it a lot easier when you're flying on by to go ahead and know that it's our base. Now that we're done with this little project, Noah's actually just hit me up. He needs help linking his portal, so we're going to go ahead and help him do that here really quick. Yep, negative 144. This is right where your portal needs to go, so you're going to go, yep, just like that. Go ahead and break that out. Okay, did you happen to get a flint and steel by any chance? Perfect, look at you. Let's go ahead and go on through, see if it links up. It should.
Yeah.
Yeah? There you go, buddy. Got you all linked up to the nether hub now. You're all styling.
Yep.
Did you just fall? Oh, no, you went down here?
Oh, no.
This is a cool little place, dude. I like your place.
I died.
This is cool.
Yeah, he's got a cool little treehouse going.
Yeah, this is neat, dude. I like this. This is, like, simple, but it looks so cool. Like, you wake up in the morning and you just see lush green jungle.
Yeah. I expanded it last time.
Wow, you got this too right here? This is cool.
Yeah. The house down the bottom, not so that good.
That's awesome. That's really cool. Alrighty, I was glad I was able to help you out with that nether portal. That's cool.
Yep, thank you.
Little bit of spoiler alert with your base, but that's okay. Now that we've got that little project taken care of, we're heading back over here to spawn and helping out like we did last episode. As you can see, look at the crew. Oh my god, the progress on this is just insane. I haven't been time-lapsing it, and therefore the crew can work on it all around the clock, pretty much, and the progress is just going so much faster than if it were just me building it on the in a time lapse. So that's why we're not time lapsing the whole thing. We've just been kind of helping out here and there. But yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and grab some spruce wood by the looks of it, some spruce planks, and get busy placing those. So Shelville's have me do these lanterns, and the way that we do these is we're just putting these up there like that, taking these spruce trap doors and placing them around just like this. You got to do that in the certain directions so that way they turn out correct. There we go, just like that. And we take these half slabs, we put these in the corner, gives a little bit of depth and detail, and it looks pretty good.
Alright,
whoa!
I'm back.
Uh-oh!
What?
Pillager. Ooh, I got a enchanted crossbow. A piercing too. Well, aside from a few annoyances from the pillagers, this place is looking awesome. Where did that pillager go anyway? We buried him and covered his head up. But nonetheless, this is looking really good. So the next step is to go ahead and put this cobble border around, which is cobble stairs with a half slab on top, full blocks on the corners, on the inside corners, and cobble walls on the outside corners, which that one is in the wrong spot. That actually goes down here like that. But yeah, this is the border that we're going to do all the way around. Alright, so the important part of this design is obviously the corners, the outside corners, the inside corners, and the center of the walkway. So here's the center of the walkway right here somewhere, I think. I think it's actually right here is where it's at. This is the center of the walkway. So this block being center, this one actually gets an upside down stair just like this. If I can put that on there. Can I put that there? Oh, I don't have a stair in my inventory. There we go. There we go. I was wondering why I couldn't place that there. Now, even though that stair's upside down, we place right side upstairs just like this, going all the way back like this, all the way there. And then from here, we actually go the opposite way, just like this. Then when we finally come all the way down to the corner, we get a block just like this, and then we also have to reverse the way that we do the stairs, which is just like that. So it's mirrored, and actually that's upside down. That's wrong. Misplacing blocks. Here we go. Let's see if we can get that correct in there now. There we go, just like that. So as you can see, those are mirrored now. So we got to bring that all the way out to here, which means that we get a cobble wall right on the outside right here. And then we got to finish up these stairs on the inside, just like this. And then, of course, once you get all your stairs in place, you got to cap them off with some slabs. Oh, I just fell off. I was like, just about to look. I was just about to look to see where I needed to stop, and too late. Now, if we take a look all the way around, you can see the entire border has been completed. Next on our list of things to do is to go ahead and build these walls here, just like this is. This is just light gray concrete powder with a chiseled stone brick right in the middle. And I believe all this is done, the cobble and the lanterns all the way around. Let's go take a look. Yes, the cobble and the lanterns are done. We just need to fill the walls in with that light gray concrete and the chiseled stone brick. So now all these are done. As you can see, they're looking pretty good. Shelville's getting started on the next bit, which I believe is more of this path here, but I'm not exactly sure how it's going to look. And not only that, I heard that this wall here is actually the inside of another area that goes all the way out here. So this is about to get wider. But now they've got me mining stone because we ran out of stone and we need some more. Oh, but oh my god, this is going to go so much faster once we actually go ahead and put haste 2 on this. Let's go ahead and put haste 2 on this, because this is on regen, and we don't really need regen. We need haste 2. Well, we still don't have efficiency 5, but this is a lot faster. Now that we have a bunch of stone, I believe this goes right here. Shelville hasn't confirmed that yet, but judging by the other bits, she's already got the centerpiece in, and I'm pretty sure stone just goes around that. Just after that clip, Noah actually asked for some help. He's trying to build a redstone door, and I'm particular about having lag on the server just because redstone is one of the laggiest things here. So I came over to give him some help because I got some redstone expertise. Okay, got you a door that works.
Thank you so much.
And it's lag free. And it's hidden.
100%. Thank you.
Can I show you how simple this is? Like, now that I've actually got it, it's actually extremely simple.
Oh my god.
Hey, is the rain actually gonna stop? It stopped! Yay, I actually get to film without rain. We're back here at spawn, back from Noah's place. So, look at this. Look at the progress Shell has been able to make. I'm pretty sure either just her or maybe... Who's all here? Just Shelville. There's her name tag right there. I think she's been doing all this, but I know some of the crew members have been helping, and she's actually run out of glowstone. And as you can see over here, she's got some of these trees done up with the glowstone like this, and that looks really cool. And so she's going to be doing that too to the rest of the trees. And I'm going to see what I can do to maybe, you know, lend a hand. Hey, there's somebody else helping. See, I told you it wasn't just Shelville. All right, so you said we need oak wood.
We need stripped oak logs and oak planks.
I'm working on
oak logs and oak planks.
The stripped ones or the regular ones?
Stripped.
Okay, so Bones, you do planks.
Well, you heard it. We're low on oak wood, so here we go. And look at that. My axe is about to break. And now my axe is literally about to break. And due to that, we've only been able to grab less than 6 stacks of wood. And we need like a whole inventory's worth. So instead of just making a new axe, a new diamond axe, and just using that, because this one's got efficiency 4 on it, it's pretty fast. I'd like to keep that one. And so I'm wondering if we have any mending books in here. Might have some mending books. Let's see, do we have any mending books?
You want mending?
Yeah, you've got the mending books.
Oh, there you are.
Thank you.
Hey, if you're gonna go heal stuff, can you heal that for me?
Yeah. Oops. There we go. Alright,
Thank you.
I'll be back. All mending books aside, we are now ready to go ahead and see if we can put mending onto our axe, which is only 2 levels. Yeah, we can do that real easy. Well, we got ourselves mending, but this is taking a long time to mend this up with this little zombie grinder. It works, but it's slow, and that's just because it's not really OP yet. It's just a basic mob grinder. So I have an idea though, because I know that they created something like the grindstone or something like that, where you can disenchant items and get levels. We're gonna test that out here really quick. So, for instance, we get these bows, like with Curse of Vanishing, out of the fish farm that KRUSTYKRAFT is on. So I'm wondering if we can disenchant this, which... What do we disenchant it on? I have no idea. Turns out I don't have a grindstone in my base, but Mandaripig's got one in his little temporary base right here. And he's got one right there. Let's go ahead and see what happens when we actually do that. Am I holding that? Yes, I am. Let's see how much XP we actually get from that if we were to disenchant this. How does this work? Do you just... Did that work? How does that work? I have no idea. Did it work or didn't it? I'm not sure. Alright, after talking to some of the crew members, they were saying that that enchant had Curse of Vanishing, like that, Curse of Vanishing on the bow, and they're saying that that might not be able to come off one of those bows. So let's go ahead and try a regular bow and see if we can get some XP from that. Let's see, we need to be holding that, so we get the XP on that. Ah, look at that. Did that work? Did it work? I'm not sure if it worked, but it definitely disenchanted it. It's going right to my level bar, I think. It's not actually going to my tool. Let's try it again. It's going right to the level bar. I don't think it's going to the tool at all. Oh, totally. Even though that doesn't seem to work, I think I have a solution to our problem. I want to make a pick, and I want to make an axe out of diamond, and I'm hoping I have enough levels to go ahead and mend our axe. Yep, that's only cost 3. That's awesome. Okay, and how much does this cost? 33. Oh boy. Look at this. All you have to do is turn it around. I didn't realize. Oh, too expensive? I can't even mend that one. I thought I had him in the wrong position, but it ends up being too expensive. But regardless, Shelville's asked me to give her pick back without mending it because she had enough durability on it, and mine's fully mended back up, so we're going to go ahead and continue chopping wood. And finally, after all that, we have ourselves a double chest full of oak planks. So I've just been able to edit episode 1, which came out pretty cool. I was pretty excited about it. And during that time, Shelville has gotten busy once again. Look at this. Once this last night we were working on this area, she's finished it, and now she's working on the outside. This ring goes around the entire perimeter of spawn. Just look at how big this is. I mean, that just goes on for ages. This is huge. And after doing all that work, Shelville's tools are looking pretty down right now. As you can see, her shovel and her pickaxe are in my inventory, and their durability is pretty low. So I'm going to go back to our base and go ahead and mend them up for her. There we go, mended up your pick. There we go, finally got it mended up. Alright, Shell, where are you?
I'll give you one guess.
I'm at spawn. I'm wondering where you are at spawn.
Oh. Oh, okay.
You smart ass. Guess. Thinking I didn't know you were at spawn. Take one
I
guess.
thought it was a silly question.
Here. Here,
Oh.
Here you go.
Hey, Bones, if you
Yeah.
want to help, you could fill in. All this has to be spruce wood.
Okay.
Well, all level.
Okay.
Locks, right?
Alright. I can do that.
Yeah.
Holy crap, that looks amazing. On the map?
Oh, you saw the map? Yeah.
That looks
Yeah, that's
sick.
crazy.
Well, now this area is looking pretty good. We got the floor all in place, and the crew has been busy since I last was online. Look at this place. I was able to get the whole top of this bit done, and when I come back in, look at what's done. So now we need to go ahead and get to work and actually start helping out here. I feel so far behind because I haven't done any of this yet. But this place is looking beautiful. Just look at it. This is so awesome. So right now, as you can see, we have an outside bit that hasn't been done yet. This part still needs to be done, and I believe we have part of it done. So I'm going to be basically copying and pasting what I see right here and doing it on the other side. So Shelville has gotten busy on actually building one side since she knows the design to go ahead and make it to where other players can go ahead and basically do what I'm going to do, copy and paste it right on over. So I'm going to get busy on this side, see what we can do. So the first thing I'm noticing is that we have this cross beam right here of oak, which we don't have on this side. This is a revolving pattern. We have two little windows with one big one, and then two little ones and one big one, two little ones and one big one. It just kind of revolves like that. So I think we need to go ahead and remove those cross beams, and then go ahead and get started on all these fancy bits right here for the little windows, just like that. I think that goes top and bottom. Oh my goodness, I totally made a mistake. Look at that big indent. It's supposed to be like this other big window right here. Check this out, where it's all nice and flat in the front. Shovel just came over and she just was like so disappointed. Just so disappointed. Well, that's not too shabby. That actually didn't take me too awful long, but it wasn't super fast either. Learning that design was actually kind of difficult your first time, but nonetheless, now that I've got it down, I think I could do the rest of these pretty quickly. I could probably at least get 5 of these, I think. So we'll go ahead and see if we can get these other 3 done as well. Well, this place is looking pretty good now. I was able to get 5 of these windows done, which is looking really awesome. The rest of it is actually quite complicated. The center bit is a little bit different. I could do the other side, however, it's getting late where I'm at, and I have work tomorrow, so I need to go to bed. And the thing is that I'm sure the crew is going to get busy and get most of this done tomorrow. So we shall return and see what is done. Oh my goodness, this place is looking amazing. Every time I show up, there's always so much progress done. I just can't believe the amount of work that Shell has been able to do. Look at this. She said to go and climb up this thing and take a look. Wow, she was right. This place looks way more amazing up here. Look at it. I think that's her. Is that her? Yeah, green. That's Shelville right there. So she said there was more of this fire, too, that was supposed to be coming out here. That's what that glass is supposed to be, fire. And it should be a little bit more sizable to this roof, I think. And yeah, because that's kind of small right now, but that's not finished. So we shall see how that looks in the end. And for the remainder of the time, I guess we should go down there and see what Shelville needs as far as a hand. I'm sure she's probably going to ask me to work on the roofs. Shelville's just brought me up here. She showed me this window right here, and she wants me to make this side, and for that matter, all these other roofs right here that have wood on them look a lot like this window. So she's done one, so we have an example, so I can kind of follow that. So yeah, that means all of last night's materials, they got to go, and I got to get some new stuff. And actually, I can probably use some of this. But before we get started, I had a few questions for Shell. Any of this spruce here, like this is a slab.
Look, I'll show you. Let me take it all off so you can see. Except for that one. That one's not.
That's where I was getting confused. I was having a hard time seeing what was what, too.
That one's not.
That's going in the video. I have to admit, watching Shelville fall through the roof when she thought that block was a slab was pretty funny. But nonetheless, we've got everything changed out in our inventory. We're ready to start building. So I've got everything that I can think of that I see over here. And hopefully we can get started over here and replicate what we see. So I'm going to go ahead and get busy. I'm going to throw in a few clips of me building, see how it turns out. Not too bad, not too bad. We got the roofs done on both sides, which is looking pretty good. These are like little window things like we saw over there. So let's go ahead and hop on over here and take a look at our windows and see how they look. Let's see if we can get over here just a little bit further. Let's take a look. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. Awesome. Now we just got to do that for the other roofs. Well, we got a lot of work ahead of us. One thing that I just noticed about these roofs is that we got to get rid of the top bits of wood, just like Shelville's done over there. That's because we get that stone brick decoration on the very tip top. Yeah, and it doesn't look like this. And with that lantern, that should finish up the top bit. That's looking pretty good. Things are really now starting to take shape. We got the cobble walls in and the stairs that divide the roof up. And with that lantern, that'll complete all the arches, which everything is looking fantastic now. I can't believe how good this whole place is really coming together. Everything is really just, look at this place. It's awesome. Unfortunately, though, I was saying that we're going to finish these other 4. I don't think so. I don't have enough time tonight. It's getting late where I'm at, and I need to go to bed for work. So I'm going to go ahead and hit my pillow, and I will wake up tomorrow, go to work, come back, and we shall see the amount of progress that is made tomorrow. Ah, bummer. I just got back from work, and the server crashed, and it corrupted. So, that save from this morning was actually corrupted. So, we actually have what I have from last night. That's still here, so we haven't lost that. But, turns out a lot of the crew is kind of upset about the whole corruption. I would be, too, after the amount of work that they put in. They said that they did a lot, and I have no idea what a lot is, because, obviously, it's been undone. So we're going to go and switch gears, go down to another project, something a little bit more interesting, which is something that I think would be very beneficial to this build, which is ender pearls. We're going to go to the end and make ourselves an ender. So here we are on an end island. We've made our way into the end, and we're going to be torching up the entire island so we have 0 spawns of any enderman. Now we've got a bunch of torches down. This whole place is non-spawnable. Even around the perimeter, where it's really hard to get. I've dug out a little entrance here for the ender, and as you guys know, we're going to be going down. Now, when you go down in the end, you eventually go to the void, so I don't want to lose all of my armor or any of my tools. So I've got some cobblestone and some sticks. We need to make ourselves a cobblestone pick. Alright, I've gotten rid of all my materials. I've put in everything I can think of that I don't want to lose inside my ender chest. And a little bit extra that I didn't want to lose either. I don't really need torches down there. And actually, you know what? I'll take a few just because it does start to get dark, and you know, I'll just take half of those. We don't really need torches much anymore. Look at how many torches there are. I actually don't want to see another torch ever again. So, now we need to go ahead and dig a hole all the way down to the void, and we need to get all the way down to Y0. Man, I am just digging down and my heart's beating fast because I know that the void's coming up quickly, and I was just looking at the Y value, but I can't find the Y value because I don't have a map. A whole chest of maps. I've got myself one now, so we're outfitted. Let's go ahead and head on back. So we've made it to Y21, which I know that we were getting really close. Where's Y20? I wonder where the void's going to be. Oh, okay, Y16. Whew, I don't know why, but that always gets me. I knew we were right there. Alright, so this is what I've got going on here. We've gone ahead and put in a piston, and I put a lever right there. We're going to start putting blocks in and push them down towards the bottom of the world. Now that should help us out quite a bit, and I'm hoping that it works out pretty well in our favor. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll go ahead and flick that once, do it again, and again. Come on, a little bit of lag there. There we go. We'll just keep doing that until it doesn't push it anymore. Alright, and there we go. As you can see, the piston's not pushing down anymore because we've got enough blocks down there. Now comes the dangerous part where I actually need to go ahead and get myself down there, which is going to be rather difficult, and I need to go ahead and remove this. And I think... Oh, you know what? You know what? Check this out. I've actually got a really good idea. I was actually prepared with ice to make water, but I've got a better idea. I'm going to do this without water. I'm going to do this just by digging. And I think that's going to be the safest, easiest possible way. And the reason why is because we should have we got plenty of blocks below us, and we're going to go ahead and put blocks above us and place that piston again, and then we'll just pull her out somewhere and push those blocks down to the bottom. Okay. Man, this right here is definitely... It's like scary to break another block. Alright, we've pillared down to Y8, and with this piston right here should be at like Y11, 9, 10, and 11. So that means that we should be able to get the piston to stop pushing when the blocks go all the way down. I'm hoping that, and I'm not really sure because I've never done it this way before, but I think this is going to be by far the safest way that I've ever done it. And I think I just placed the block by accident right there. Let's go ahead and flip the switch. There we go. We're going to do this until the piston doesn't go anymore. Let's see how we can do. Oh, look at that. Look at that. It's not going anymore. That's awesome. So that means that we have reached Y0, and that's what that should mean. Alright, we're digging down to the very last block, and this is it. This is the last one, and I believe, yeah, we're at Y2 right there. That's the very last block that you can place. So here is our working platform. I've got that all in place, enough space for all of our items. We've completed the ladder. That's going to go all the way up, and that is why I built that, because I had a feeling I was going to fall off, and thank God we didn't die. Okay, we've brought down the materials. Everything is set up and staged. We got all these materials that we're going to be building with. We got the magenta glass just because it's so end-like. I love the way it looks. And we're going to be going out in this direction. This is where the entrance is, and this is where the farm is going to be. And so the first thing we need to do is obviously make sure that we have a place to come down, and the farm is in position right here. So right here I've finished the killing chamber. Right here is where the Endermen are going to be dropping to go ahead and get their items collected by the hopper beneath. There's another hopper out the side leading into a dropper, which will put our items up into the storage system. To power that, we have a comparator that detects whenever there's items into that dropper, which puts this piston in the way of that observer, and it'll go ahead and power this dropper right here and go ahead and send items up until the dropper's empty. So here goes in the last bit of the glass for the killing chamber where the Endermen are going to be falling down. Next I need to go ahead and actually put a block in there, box myself in, and then we got to dig straight up to Y47. So here we are at Y47, where we pillared up right here. This is the killing chamber. And what we need to do now is we're actually going to be placing a trapdoor there and a trapdoor there. That's going to fool the Enderman into thinking it's okay to fall into here, but it's also going to hold them back off of this block, which is where Endermite's going to go. Next, we need to go ahead and dig this room out so Enderman can spawn in here, and it's going to be 16 blocks that way, 16 blocks that way, and another 16 blocks that way. So here's our spawning chamber all dug out, and as you can see, regardless of my torches, the Endermen are still spawning because I didn't get the torches down fast enough. But nonetheless, this is what it's going to look like. The Endermen are going to be spawning in there and falling down here. Now we need to go ahead and dig ourselves back down, as well as get ourselves some rails, a minecart, and get ready to put an Endermite right here. It's been decided on stream that the name of our Endermite should be named Donkey Nuts. And of course, to get an Endermite, you have to throw a bunch of Ender Pearls, which I've only got 6 left. I don't think that's going to be enough. We might get lucky and get them, but I thought while we have all these Endermen here, we might as well give it a shot and go ahead and piss these guys off and see if they'll fall down. Just like that. There we go. We're going to get these guys to fall on down into the system, and we're going to go ahead and kill these guys down below in the killing chamber. Just look at that. That's a beautiful sight. All these Endermen down here in the killing chamber. I think I need to go grab my looting sword, and that way we can actually make sure that we get as much as possible. Where is my looting sword? There it is. Alright, we're killing off the final few Endermen here. Let's go ahead and kill these guys. There's a little bit of lag there. Alright, almost done. There we go. Look at all the Ender Pearls come through the system there. That's awesome. I wonder how many we got. Alright, we got some Ender Pearls in there, and some up here. Let's see, we got 2 stacks. We almost got 2 extra stacks. We had 6 to begin with. That should be plenty. So, here's our setup for getting the Endermite right here. We're going to be trying to get that to go right here, and hopefully we can achieve that with this little setup. We just need to block this up, and block that up right here. Alright, we should be good to go. I've got my enchanted apples with me, so I don't take much damage when I go ahead and spam these Ender Pearls. Let's go ahead and eat this here. There we go. Wait, did I eat that? I didn't eat it yet. There we go. Okay, there was a visual glitch. Alright, so I've got my name tags. Okay, there they are. Got my minecart, and actually, let's go ahead and switch these around. So, Ender Pearl, the name tag, and then minecart. And then we got to put the Endermite right there. Alright, here we go. Let's go ahead and see what we can do here. Alright. Nope. We need an Endermite. Come on, where's the Endermite? Is there an Endermite anywhere? Not yet. This is why I thought we might need more ender pearls, which we ended up needing more than 6, which was a good idea, getting these. But as you can see, this is going to take possibly a little while. I've just had a thought. I've used a lot of ender pearls, and I have not gotten one spawn of an endermite. I've got a feeling that the endermite takes up the hostile mob cap, which these guys are right now taking up the hostile mob cap. So I think we need to go ahead and get these guys down in the system and light this place up, and then go ahead and kill them off, so that way the mob cap's open, and hopefully we'll have a better chance of spawning an endermite. Oh, there's an endermite! There's an endermite! I got him! I got him! Come here! Come here! Come on! Come on! Get out of there! Can I name tag him? I can't name tag him through there. Oop, there he goes. Let's see if we can get him. Come on. Did we name tag him? Nope, not yet. Come on. Stop moving. Did we name tag him? There we go, we name tag him. Get him in the minecart. Get him in the minecart. Come on, and then... There we go, we got him. We got him right where he needed to be. Yes, this is looking good now. There's our endermite. Here's the fall chamber. Those endermen are going to fall right down there to their death. Alright, well now that everything's in place, let's head on down and see if this thing's working. Let's go ahead and see if endermen are falling. Look at that, they're falling right now. That's awesome. Looks like we got a few endermen teleporting out here, but that's alright because this area is going to be non-spawnable here shortly anyway. We're going to be building a killing chamber right here where the player can stand far enough back to where he doesn't collect the XP, and that way it can be a two-man operation where one guy stands right here, collects the XP, and enchants his pick, or whatever item of choice, and then over here we'll have an anvil where the person can go ahead and collect XP and then do a custom enchantment on their tool or armor. So that's pretty cool. I'm pretty excited about this. It's turning out really well. Also over here on the back side, we've got the item send-up station, which this is the item elevator right here. It's going to be going up on top of the storage system and then coming back down into some hoppers and chests that are going to be going right here in that area. Big progress update. Things are starting to look good. Here's our fence that's going to hold us back so we can go ahead and kill the enderman at the right distance. That way we don't collect the XP unless we want to. Over here's the other station where we're going to be enchanting all of our items with an enchanting table. Over here's the area where we're going to be enchanting all of our items on an anvil. And then around back, like I said earlier, is going to be our storage area, which chests are going to be going right here, and we got hoppers are going to be going up right here. And then here's the item collection system right here, the item elevator. As you can see, this is going to work right now, I think, unless that guy didn't drop an ender pearl. But things are starting to come together. We need to go ahead and build this up to where we have a water system that will go ahead and, there they go, there's one ender pearl, and a water system that will go ahead and carry these ender pearls over to a hopper that is going to be right here, right behind all these chests. So I think what we need to do now is we need to go get our chests and the hoppers. We got enough glass and some ice. We need everything we need to do this. Alright, we're getting things going. We got the storage system in here. These are all the chests with the hoppers. Here's our overflow protection, which will be spitting out our items into here into a water stream that will carry them all the way out back out into the void. And that's one thing, is that we're going to need some redstone right in the water pass. So I've blocked that up just to make sure we don't lose any items. Let's see. I think... Yes, water does flow over that. That's perfect. I thought that they added that with the new update. So now that we got this working, next we need to go ahead and add an observer there. That will go ahead and carry that transfer signal over once that piston raises up, such as this. Let's go ahead and try it out here. Actually, we need to test that out anyway. There we go. That worked. And that should definitely get that item to move. That's going to be... Let's see here if we can get that to work. Looks like it eventually gets them to go over, but some of them are staying there. Alright, I've moved that ice block back one, and that should allow the water to split off in both directions, I'm thinking. Let's see what happens here. There's that. Alright, let's see what happens when we put something into the system now, and see if it actually does get rid of it. Let's see here. Alright, just put a few pieces of that in there. It looks like it's working every time now. That's better. Let's go ahead and put a few more in there and just double check. Let's see what happens. That's looking good to me. Looking pretty good. Those got stuck, but they left. They left. They're good. Nice. And now for the last bit, we're going to go ahead and head on over here, which is right where the ender pearls come up. And we need to go ahead and turn this into water. And that should go ahead and carry our ender pearls over to the input system, which will flow everything into the chest. When the chests overflow, it'll put it into the dropper. When the dropper gets full, it'll jump the items out into the void, creating an overflow protection system, which is awesome. So this is right around done. We're getting there.
You know, I'm afraid of heights, right? I fell. Okay, I'm good. I'm good.
Oh my goodness, that's so funny.
Show me how this works.
Yeah. So go ahead and come right here.
Oh, I was on the ladder. Okay. I'm freaking out. I don't like this.
Both of those clips are going in the video.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Shelville is so funny. Anyway, she's going back to get some diamonds so that we can make an enchantment table. But this is going to be the enchantment room. She went to a woodland mansion, I believe, and went ahead and raided the library and got us all these bookshelves, which is pretty awesome. Oh, that looks so much more finished now that it's got walls and you can't fall off. Now it's time for the anvil, which goes right here. Now, as you can see, Shelville's made a return. She's killing all the Endermen, and I can stand right here and collect all the XP, and that's going to go right there, so we can enchant our armor and whatever we have, and collect XP at the same time. And literally, just in the short amount of time that I was able to place that enchantment table down, look at this. We got ourselves over 7 stacks, almost 7 stacks of ender pearls. That's awesome. Plus what I've got in my inventory. This thing works so fast that it's actually overflowing. You can get more ender pearls than one hopper can take. So this hopper is actually getting sucked out from the bottom, and whatever's left over is actually getting put into the dropper. We need to put one more hopper in there to regulate the flow of items. So I'm going to go ahead, break this glass here. I'm going to place in this hopper here. That should go ahead and regulate the item flow, and hopefully we don't get any more ender pearls coming out here. And because they're sitting there, it looks like our little idea didn't work. So we're probably going to have to button this up. Let's go ahead and put a piece of glass there. Right like that. And we'll just put the ice over here, and we're going to make it flow in that direction, which should work a little bit better. So, we've decided to go ahead and change out our killing chamber with this little setup right here. It allows the player to go ahead and reach the back endermen in the back that are hard to reach, and so therefore this setup's a little bit better. Next, we're going to go ahead and set up a water elevator right here where this patch of obsidian is. We need to make it to where we can get up and down, and I have a design. Problem is that it's super scary because there's literally nowhere to place any more blocks below us. And yeah, here we go. Big progress update. We have the redstone in place. Everything's looking good. We have the magma block and the soul sand in place as well. This is the activation mechanism. It's just a button that powers this piston, which sends a signal into this observer, which powers up the timer. And then when the button is done powering that piston, the piston retracts, powers this guy, which allows that to be pushed over, which sends the player upwards. During this time, this redstone torch gets pulled off, which allows that to retract, which allows that piston to push everything over, and this whole system stays lit until the player's at the very top, in which case it unlights and then it turns its torch back on, putting that back so if you want to come back down, you can. And next, all we need to do is place glass all the way up to the top and put water in and then actually test it out, which I think we should actually probably test it out right now. Let's see if it works. So, let's see. That looks like it worked. There goes the soul sand. So that piston has been retracted. This timer is going to take its time. And in just a few seconds here, I can see that going down. It's going to go ahead and push this back over. Let's see that. There it is right there. I knew it would. Big progress update. We have our tube in place that's going to hold us into the water elevator. I need to place ladders in there, get to the top to go place some water, and then we'll go ahead and break the ladders as we come on down. That should allow the system to go ahead and turn into an elevator system. And over here we have a temporary construction entrance while we're still working on this, because obviously we can't go through here anymore. We got to keep it watertight. And something else we need too. We need a few signs to keep our water in. So we finally made it up to the top. There's my ladders right there. We're going to be placing that block right there. We can go and collect these. We're going to put a piece of ice right there and turn this into water. That's how you get water in the end. And then we're going to go ahead and break that. And I think we got to go ahead and break these ladders to the point where, yeah. Oh, that's going to be, oh, this is going to go so slow now. Alright, all the ladders have been removed. It's solid water all the way up to the top. Let's go ahead and test out our system here. There we go. Should take us all the way up, hopefully. And I believe it's not. I believe it's actually going to go to right here. Yeah, and that's just because of this hole right here, which is perfectly fine. That should be alright. Let's see here. That's going to switch back here shortly. Oops. Okay, yeah. We need to put a door right there. Alright, can we place a door in here too? That's all I really want to do is just place a door right there. Cool, that worked. Get us all the way up. Oh, we did it. Cool. Alright, I believe we've revamped the system where we can go into that little maintenance area. Let's go ahead and check this out here. Okay, that maintenance area is going to be right here. You guys can see it now. We've taken out the doors and put in some signs. I wonder if we can get in. There we go. We got in. And can we get back out? Very good. Awesome. Well, I've gone and removed all of the scaffolding that we had out beyond that redstone right there. Got rid of all the shulker boxes and chests and ender chests that was out there. Everything is now completed and done. We have ourselves a system that works right here. So that's our little water elevator. We have an enchanting station right here that you can go ahead and enchant whatever you need. Over here you can enchant stuff on the anvil right here. Right here is the killing station where you can go ahead and flip this lever. It puts you at the right distance away from the Enderman to go ahead and make sure that you can kill all the Endermen without breaking the glass or anything else. And then over here in the back, of course, is our storage system. And just look at it. That's starting to fill up pretty quick. But unfortunately, guys, that's all the time I've got for today. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you guys did, please remember to hit that like button for me. Subscribe if you're new. Ring that bell and share this video with all your friends. Thank you all very much for tuning in with me today. I had a lot of fun. I'm Broken Bones, and I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy, everybody. Oh, that's cool. What a neat sunset.
No, you're blocking my screenshot. God damn it.
That's actually not the sunset. That's the sunrise.
Oh, sunrise. My bad, yeah.
But still, it's a beautiful sight.
Yeah.